Hello there, digital peeps at YouTube. It's mkgtweety. How are you, digital peeps, today? This video is going to be an all about me video. Talking all about my life and what I was like as a kid. For those of you who never met mkgtweety before, I had a channel before this. It was called mkgtweety. I got my channel in October of last year. Got suspended over something stupid I had done. I accidentally spammed a live streamer's chat, which I didn't even know what I was doing. But if you want to know the whole story, I'll put a link in the description box below. I have it in the YouTube Google Forms. If you can help me out and figuring out how to get my other channel back. I've already appealed the decision when it happened. When YouTube gave me the email in October, I've already appealed. I haven't heard back from YouTube yet. And I'll put it in, because I have it at the forums at Google Forms. And then, or I'll put the link to part 1, part 2 of why I got suspended off of YouTube, which was the first 2 videos I made. So there you go. I'm wearing pigtails today. I did wear them on the other channel a little bit. So, hashtag do not judge. I felt like wearing pigtails today. I'm going to be me. And if you don't like it, oh well, that's you, not me. If you're wondering what the pink glow is, I'll show you. I have, see, it's a grow light. Yeah, don't read those peeps. Ha ha hee hee. Those are my my plants, starting my peppers and tomatoes. And let's see, here we go. I'll show you what I have growing. I have a black cherry tomato, which is a thing. It's a, it gets like a dark maroony color. And we have, large cherry, beefsteak, Roma, Black Prince, which is a type of tomato. I believe it's an heirloom. It's not purple rain, purple rain. It's not that Prince, no. Which, funnily enough, he actually died on my birthday, so that's, like, I woke up and I heard of the news, so that's how my birthday went that one year. We have a great white tomato, which is absolutely true. There is such a thing as a great white tomato. It's kind of more on the yellow side. It's like a yellow, almost white kind of color. And then we have speckled Romas, which are, it's a type of, it's a long tomato, like this way, and then they get yellow on them. And then we have the bell peppers, which is green and red. Green is nothing more, or red's nothing more than a green left on the vine to change color. And we have yellow, orange, and you'll see rainbow. I got these seeds from Amazon. They're called rainbow bell peppers, and it's not because they're rainbow colored, like the actual thing. No, there is a thing where there's a white bell pepper, there's a purple bell pepper, and it's called a chocolate bell pepper, which refers to the color of, you know, it gets that real dark red, almost brown kind of color. Like from that shade, like you could go on, you know, marine kind of thing. And then there's your typical other colors, your yellow, your all that stuff, the orange and the green and the red. And it's just a blend. You don't know what kind of color they're going to come out as, which is great. We have a serrano. And we have chocolate habaneros and orange habaneros. Which chocolate refers to the color. They're not chocolate like the flavor chocolate. Chocolate returns to the color, how they look on the outside. They're kind of like the Black Prince and Black Cherry color. And then the chocolate bell pepper color. Then we have hot banana. Hot banana. Everybody knows and loves those. There's a sweet variety, and then there's a hot. My dad likes the hot. I tend to grow hot peppers for my dad. Bell peppers, everybody grows those. So there you go. We have a jalapeno. And then there's a thing called a purple jalapeno, which is very true. We got these seeds from somebody. And they grew these purple peppers. And we were trying to look them up online, trying to find pictures of what they were. Side note, out of all the habanero varieties that there are, there's a peach, there's a yellow. It just refers to the color of them. Out of all the varieties that there's a thing called Peruvian white. They get as big as a jelly bean. True, I grew them last year. The chocolate habo is the hottest out of the habanero variety. Hottest pepper in the world, I believe it's a ghost pepper. I know they've made something hotter than that, but I think it's the world's hottest pepper is the ghost chili. I'm not ever sure, don't quote me on that, but there you go. And when we came across, because they looked like jalapeno, so we typed in the image search purple jalapeno, and we got basically what they look like from in our hands onto the pictures. So, and I saved the seeds from it, so there you go. We have and then these are my aunties and uncles. That is my uncle / my mom's brother / my godfather, and then this is my mom's other brother / he's baby brother. My mom's like the oldest out of 6 kids. So it's like my mom, and then he's next in terms of age, and then he's like the last born, and then there's one in the middle. And he's getting a great white tomato. I grow them for Father's Day for them. And then this lady right here is my mom's baby sister / my aunt / my godmother. And then this lady here, she is actually married to this guy right up here. So that's my aunt by marriage. And then this girl right here, my other aunt, is married to my uncle / godfather. And they're getting, and then I have a friend. This is my friend. She used to be my Girl Scout leader, and then my brownie leader back in the day. I was a brownie. I'll explain all that in a little bit. After when that group kind of disbanded and we kind of grew up and we went to juniors and we went to cadets and seniors and all that kind of stuff, it kind of like disbanded. But my mom and my friend stayed very good family friend with my mom. It's one of my mom's besties and all that. I went to school with her kids. She has 2 kids. The youngest she's actually grandma. She got some grandbabies. And then her oldest is like a year older, but a year younger than I am. And she's a manager at a local restaurant here. So, yeah, she's very, very good at her job and everything. So, and they get some, we went to school together. We basically, we graduated school together, that kind of stuff. So we were like very good childhood friends. We weren't besties, but we knew of each other and stuff like that. And they're getting speckled Romas as a Mother's Day present. So there you go. Okay, now we're going to get into my favorite singer in the whole entire world news. Yes, there is a singer I love. Her name is Troy Amos. You can go look her up everywhere you find music. Online, iTunes, Amazon Music, Pandora, Spotify, preferably Spotify. Or just look her up in general at Google, whatever you want to know. If you want to follow her on all her socials, it's TYAMOS, one word, small letters, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. She has a website. It's one word, small letters, TYAMOS.com. I've loved her since 96. So, she's coming out with a book, as I explained in the last video. Sorry that went up late. We had a gig on the 14th, and I couldn't get it up because we came home late. It was in Hopwood, PA. It's at AIMVETS, one of those post 103 kind of places. So, yeah. So, don't worry. Footage of that will be coming up. I will be putting up some band footage soon. So you guys can see what it's like. I'm a roadie. I roadie with my dad. My dad plays in a band called The Vogues. You can go look them up online. and I help him set up and turn on his drums. And so I take you kind of a little bit behind the scenes about how gig works and them playing certain songs and stuff like that. I try to get, like, even though they kind of play the same songs all the time, it's like a routine kind of thing, but I try and get different songs all the time that they do and stuff. If you've ever seen, there's a video, or no, not a video, but a commercial for, what's the, Volkswagen. And you've heard, there was a song that went, there is someone walking behind you. Turn around, look at me. That is actually my dad's band. That is The Vogue singing that during Peeps. They came out 63, 64, 65, around that time, from more 63, or no, not 60, more like 64, 65, but around that time frame is when they came out. And so my dad's band's actually on a national commercial. So there you go. So if you've ever heard that, that's the Vogue's Little Peeps. That's who they are. The one lead singer is still keeping the band alive and stuff like that. And we had a gig on Valentine's Day where it was like you got a buffet style dinner, and then you got to spend the evening with the Vogue's dinner. It's like a dinner and dancing kind of thing, so it was great. Anyway, back to the Amos news. I call her Amos, or the redhead for short. She's coming out with a book on May the 5th, which I have already pre-ordered. You can pre-order it right now at Amazon. I think you can pre-order it at BN if you want to. Oh, these plants, they're just sticking to my heritage. Anyway. Anyway. And it's, Resistance, a songwriter's journey into, it's like, basically, she got some songs that she's going to be talking about and how they fit into the political society, or how they fit into her life politically, something like that. And so she's going to go on a book tour, which is the 5th when it comes out through the 10th of May, which is that first week, 5 days. I know most of the tickets, it's like a Q&A kind of thing. Most of the tickets that that have come out, or for the places, are almost all sold out, because this is how like popular she is online. So you want to get your tickets now. The date for Chicago, from what I understand, those don't go on sale. I know members get, I think it's March 18th. General to the public goes on sale the 24th. March 24th. It's at some sort of conference out there in Chicago. I think Madeleine Albright's there. The older lady who was Secretary of State, something like Madeleine Albright, whatever her name is. That guy, some other people. We also got news from this that there is a guy. He is one of the editors at Huffington Post. He does the LGBTQ section because he is LGBTQ. He is a gay man. And his name's Noah Michelson. He has interviewed her in the past before on Facebook Lives and stuff like that she's done on her Facebook. He's a guy that has tats on both sleeves, so he's tatted up everywhere. And he is going to be doing, he's going to be the moderator of the Q&A, or the MC, whatever you want to call it, for the show in New York, I believe. It's MURR, the Mur. I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. but he's going to be moderating that. And then the lovely Bijou Phillips, if you've ever seen the Olive commercials for Whips, she's one of the spokespeople for that. She has her own show on E! Channel. She is going to be interviewing her for a Q&A, another moderator. I believe it's for the Chicago show. I'm not exactly sure. I gotta look that up, but she's for one of the shows, one of the Q&As. She's all excited. She was giddy on Twitter, and you could just tell by the tweet. And the reason why we know about those tweets is because the website Undented, which is at Undented on Facebook, they have a website called Undented, and at Twitter it's at Undented, and there's a couple of fan sites, but they're like the number one fan site. So when you want to know all about her, because back in the day there was a thing called the Dent, which is kind of the same thing Undented is. They just kind of took over the Dent, essentially, a little bit. And the Dent was this guy, he reported every single piece of news that ever come out about her. If she was going to be on Leno, what was Leno like? Okay, she's on Leno, say like the 24th of October. And then after that was a recap. So what happened? What did she look like? Things like that. Back in the day, you would have to email in your set lists because they'd cover like every single show. Now it's just because her set list changes almost every single show. So now with the advent of Twitter, we can live tweet everything that's going on at the center. And then last tour, which was 2017, people started periscoping all the shows. So we got to see live and in the flash what was going on. So that was great. So those are the two pieces of Amos news. A couple pieces that have come out already. She has not said anything since the announcement of the tour, of this book tour. She's been pretty silent since then. Update on my dad's party, because I talked about in the last video. My dad's turning 70 this year on April 26th. On the 21st will be my birthday. So it's my birthday and then a week later about his birthday. We find a place that we like. The one place we were going to go to, when we added up all the money and the numbers and everything, it was going to be over $2,000, and we didn't have that kind of money. So we were trying to keep us about 40, 50 people, to be family and friends a little bit. Mostly my dad's musician friends and stuff. He's been like friends with these people, like some of these people, since he was like a little boy. His one bestie, they met when they were little kids and been like, they're like bros tight, like if you know what I mean by like bros tight, that kind of stuff. So there you go. So anyway, we found a place. It is called, it was like a happy accident when we found it. First part is the first place we wanted to use. Now that we've looking back on it and everything, we don't want to use it. It'd be too high and all this kind of blah, blah, blah stuff. So then, what happened is my mom goes, well, go look up fire halls. Because, sometimes fire companies will have like a hall that you could rent, the whole bingo thing. And, my uncle, as I showed before, my mom's baby brother, he got married. When he got married, his reception was at a fire hall kind of thing that he rented out, and all this stuff. And so we called a couple places. Nobody got back to me, and then it was like this Yellow Pages website, and then I click on event centers near me, tag, and I found this one place. It's called the Westwood Golf Club. And they're located, like, real near me. Like, I live near Kennywood Park. Like, I'm about 25 minutes from Kennywood Park. Kind of thing. Excuse me, I have to cough. Excuse me. It's West Mifflin, PA. I live, like, real near there. As to specifically where, you don't need to know. I live like 30 minutes outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's like the general area. I'm like southwestern PA. I'm like the Pittsburgh area kind of thing. But as to where, you don't need it. And my mom goes, why do I know this place? And it turns out I think we were there for a friend of mine's wedding shower. Her mom, this friend's mom, she owns a shop that my mom works at. She has a couple of other children. One of them's like 4 years older than I am. And just had a birthday a couple days ago, so. Hey girl, hey. Hey guys, hey, if you're watching, you know who you are, so. Hey guys, hey. And then, and her, I should say the friend's mother, well, her husband played in a band with my dad. He was like the guitar player. If you took Luther Vandross's voice and stuck it in this white guy's body, oh my god, he was a white guy that sounded like a black guy. Oh my god, it was so, he had a voice, digital peeps. And, anyway, and you know, him and my dad are like the same age and stuff, so, you know, it's like, you know, gotta fight, you know, all these people. And, so we're gonna have it there. We might be able to actually play. We don't know if we're playing on my dad's actual birthday on the 26th of April, because there was a gig that was kind of scheduled. We don't know. We're trying to figure that out. Because we might not be playing that day. It kind of looked like we were. Now it looks like we're not. So we may have his birthday. Actually, on his birthday, we were going to do it the week before if he was playing on the 19th. But that looks like it's going to be on his actual birthday, and he's very happy. So we're going to have a nice 70th birthday party for him. We've been making invites for it, and he wants, if you've ever seen Jeff Dunham and his puppet Walter, you know, you know, he's one of them, shut the hell up, you know, that guy. And he wanted to kind of say, like Walter was saying, hey, you're this dumbass geezer, you know, one of those kind of things. And, you know, we want it to be a nice little party kind of thing. So there you go. So we find a place for my dad. Once we know more, then we'll be able to contact them and get the ball rolling. We'll know by the end of the week here if the day is going to go through. So hopefully it isn't. So there we go. I bought some stuff off of Amazon lately. I got this, which is address stickies. I got 2 of those. And then we got this. I just got it at Amazon. And then I bought a popsicle maker. Makes these kind of popsicles. Yeah, you can see those kind of popsicles. There's one of the recipes that came with the recipe book. I already made some. I made a strawberry cheesecake, and I made just a fruit-flavored strawberry one made out of Kool-Aid. If you just take Kool-Aid and just freeze it, you have instant pops kind of thing. This is from the last order I had. Not this order, but the last order. I had gotten this, but then I got this because the buzzer's back. Here, see, I just put batteries in it today. Kind of sounds like a doorbell. I bought them more for the cards, per se. So, let's see. We'll just pick one out. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. People are gonna. We'll give you 2 of them, and we'll hurry up and get on with the video. You lay in this thing, and you hang it between 2 posts. Some people will get posts and will hang them up. They'll hang them up. Ah, crap! I said the words. Hammock. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to go in the Great Barrier Reef, and I'm going to put this mask on. And when I have this mask on, I got to have something to help me breathe. So what do you think it is? It goes in your mouth, and then it's like a long tube, and I'm going to what? 5 seconds. Oh, that's my clock. It's 10:30 in the morning. Just repeats where I'm at. So it's snorkel. If you were thinking snorkel, you would be correct. Okay. When I read Goosebumps, and the not hit. not as like R.L. Stein. Okay, is the guy's name. But but these two things in the front are his what? I almost said the word, so I'm gonna buzz myself there. I said, but I caught myself. These two things at the beginning of this last part. You were thinking initial. See, that's what's so hard about this game, is you have to say it without saying any of the taboo words, because those are the commonly misspelled words that are in there, digital peeps. So, there's some things I bought. I also got these envelopes here. I'll show them to you. I'll show you these envelopes I got. I bought these for Dad's party, for his, to send them out. I thought they were like a set of 50 for like $6.99. I'm like, well, sweet, I'm gonna take them. So, sorry about me rambling on this first part, digital peeps, but I have to do this. Okay. So here we go. Now we're gonna get on to why we're watching this video in the first place. Sorry about me rambling on, but this is going to probably be a two-part video, so I'll put part 2 down in the description box below, so you can watch, if you so desire. Anyway, we'll take you back to, the year is March of '79, and, my dad at the time had a band. This is the band that I was referring to with the guitar player in it earlier. It's called Shaker. And they played, if you ever heard of the Prince song, I want to be your lover, do, 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 I want to be your sister and your brother, do, 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 cause there is no other. That song, there's a song they used to play back in the day, you're a fate, baby, you can't see it, now I know that song, I'm back in love again. Seems like that song, like songs like that dancey R&B funky kind of stuff. They played. That was the kind of music my dad played. And he was on a break at the time. He's fixing a light, and this woman who was sitting there at the table said something sarcastic to him. Now, luckily, this woman turns out to be my future mother and his future wife. Now, he had an ex prior to this. And, I'm just going to say, just remember, digital peeps, they're an ex for a reason. They're an ex for a reason. I'm not going to say what kind of ex they were, whether wife or girlfriend. Does not matter at this point. You don't need to know that. But they were an ex for a reason. And she was basically kind of saying, okay, it's either me or the music, and he chose the music rather than her, because he was kind of getting a little frustrated. She didn't like him being a musician and stuff like that. That's all you need to know about that. So, that relationship ended, because that's something that's rather, let's just say it's not his first rodeo with putting a ring on it. Let's just go there. So, and then when he meets this, when this woman at this gig was talking to him, saying something sarcastic to him, he didn't